We will be discussing all things Madrid today. Every single thing that has to do with Madrid. You know, there are numerous rumors going on in the transfer market right now about Madrid in terms of what they are planning to do in this coming transfer window. Now, they're looking to do a rebuild, right? If you look at the current Madrid squad, you look at what's going on, the calamity that is happening after Xabi Alonso left. Now, if you look at it, it's not so much of a calamity considering the fact that they stay in the Champions League, but the two domestic cup, right? They lost one already to Barcelona. The other one, I think they were beaten out of it, so they only have the Champions League in La Liga. And according to report, if Madrid managed to win out of their last 15 games, they could win the La Liga trophy. But who knows? Could that happen? I don't know, right? So far, they're on the street, but Madrid is looking for a rebuild. And there are numerous rooms. Carlo Ancelotti came out and said what he has to say, right? Making suggestions here and there. And we're going to be getting into all of that. What he said, what the news are about, what's going on. And I'm going to be giving you, like I said, what I think Madrid should do in the coming transfer window so that they can have a rebuild, right? That you Madrid fans out there can look at your team and go, yeah, this is Madrid. We are back, yeah? But before we do all of that, listen, welcome to Famous Football. I'm your host, Nate. Let's talk football. Listen, don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe. Much appreciated, yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. Let's flip it. Do it, right? Like I said, news coming out left, right, and center. Madrid is linked with this person. Madrid is linked with that person. Now, I'm going to be telling you, right, looking at everything that's coming out, which one is more feasible, right, or it's more likely to happen, and which one will not happen. And if it will happen, in what way will it happen exactly, right? But let's get into it. Now, we start with this geezer, right? Nigerian national team coach Eric Shilly. My biggest dream is to become Real Madrid's first ever African coach. Now, there are reports that this guy, right, this brother, offer himself to Madrid, right? He wants to be the next Madrid coach. Now, considering everything that just happened with Xabi Alonso, right? The fact that they went for Xabi Alonso, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. Madrid is right now, right, going back to the old Madrid ways. When I say the old Madrid ways, what am I saying, right? Bring in a proven coach. There is no way this brother, this guy, this Nigerian coach is going to be the next Madrid coach. Not because he's not good of a coach. Now, I know nothing about his coaching career. I know nothing about what he has done so far. I know he was with Nigeria in the AFCON, right? Obviously, they finished third, right? And I don't know nothing of that. If you're going to go to Madrid, brother, you have to add something more to your CV than you just coaching Nigeria. Now, if you were coaching the like of Spain and the Portugal, England, right, then maybe Madrid could look at you or give you a second look. But right now, as I say, you're not going to get that job, yeah? And listen, it's a good ambition to have. It's a good dream to have. And listen, fellow African brother, I'm proud of it, yeah, for having that dream. But you are not going to be the next Real Madrid coach. And we're going to get into why I think that, right? Not so much because, like I said, of his coaching career and whatnot, but like what Madrid's just been through or what they're going through, especially in terms of manager. Like I said, they were just with Xabi Alonso. That didn't materialize. So now they're going back to the old Madrid ways. Bring in a proven manager, right? And that's it, right? But let's move. Let's move. Don Carlo, right? So close to Ancelotti coaching staff. Real Madrid poor performance. There is no, there are no immediate solution. With the team what the team need is a radical overhaul this summer. Finance but the big seal of a big name player. Again, right? That's why I told you why I think, finance but the seal of a big name players. The team needs signing at right back, center back, right wing, and above all in center midfield, right? Above all in center midfield. Now, Carlo Ancelotti basically just tell you what's going on with Madrid or what Madrid needs, right? And he's absolutely right. They need a center back, and I will get to the center backs that they're looking at. I already told you before. If you've been watching my video, I told you that they're linked with a couple other people, and they're looking for free agents, right? And I'll tell you why also they're looking for free agent when we get there. But they need a center back, he's right. They need a right back. But I'll also tell you why I don't think they necessarily need a right back. Now, maybe they need a backup right back, but I don't think they need a right back. And I will come to why as well. So stay with me. but they need a left winger. Time to time, since this summer window, has been saying, right? Real Madrid should go in for the like of Olise. They need somebody like Olise. They definitely need somebody like Olise. I saw a rumor that they was trying to go in for Phil Foden. I don't see the reason why they should go in for Phil Foden. If you can get in Olise, Olise is a better winger than Phil Foden is. Phil Foden is a hybrid of a winger and a 10, right? He's not an out-and-out winger. And the way Madrid play, they need an out-and-out winger, and you will get much from Olise. Now, if you can go get Saka, right, you can go get him. But I don't think Arsenal's going to give you Saka. Arsenal is not going to give you Saka. So in that regard, he is absolutely right. And I also spoken about Madrid need for a center back. Dean Howson is not it. Now he's very good on the ball, but he need that physical presence. He need that physical presence next to him. Somebody that can be able to do the little cleanup here and there, right? Almost like two midfielders playing together. You have one that is very technical on the ball, that gets on the ball all the time, and you have the destroyer, the quote unquote destroyer, right? That's what you need in that Madrid center back pairing, right? And it will fit perfectly well. But so far right now at Madrid, nobody proven to be able to do the job. We know Madrid were linked to Saliba. Saliba is not looking to leave right now. I think he just extended his contract with Madrid as well. So I say Madrid, Arsenal. So he's not leaving. He's not planning to go anywhere. So they have to put their attention somewhere else. We come to the like I said, the right back position, because Carvajal is looking to leave and all of that, but we will get to it. And now we move, right? Look at this. Look at this. Breaking. Jurgen Klopp has reported a set clear condition before accepting the Real Madrid job. He is said to want 2 new centre back. Perfect, right? 2. So Ancelotti is definitely right. Ancelotti said 1, right? But Jurgen Klopp say his condition is 2, and he's right. I'm waiting for that, right? 2 new midfielder. Hendrick to return, 2 current Madrid players to be move on. Name mentioned Jude Bellingham and Eduardo Camavinga. Klopp is making his position new ahead of any potential takeover at Madrid. Spot on. I'm with him. Right? I'm with him. Now, everybody may go, why Jude Bellingham to leave, right? Looking at the players that they're looking to have or they want, right? If you're getting rid of Jude Bellingham, now I'm not saying I wouldn't want Madrid getting rid of Jude Bellingham if I'm a Madrid fan. I would want to find a way for Madrid to be able to utilize him, right, even more. But I think with Jude Bellingham, it's almost the same thing with Vinicius Junior. The baggage that they come with, right? It's not just their footballing ability. Jude Bellingham has turned into something that nobody know what it is, right? Like his ego is too much, right? His pride, I think, is too much. And I think maybe that's one of the reasons people like Klopp, people like, I would say, even Tuchel, if Tuchel was taking the job, he might demand the same thing. Now, he's facing the same. Jude Bellingham is facing problem with Tuchel at the national team, right? Now, it's not so much because of his performance, but because of his attitude as well. And Eduardo Camavinga, right, he's a squad player right now. So I don't see the need for him being there. And you can't get rid of the lack of Arda Güler. Now, promising talent, right? Valverde is possibly one of their best midfielders. Or what's his name? Chouameni is one of their best midfielders this season. So you cannot get rid of him. Because, and if you read the report, right? Not the report, what Carlo Ancelotti said, they need to sell a big name player to be able to finance what they're trying to do. Because if you look at the people Madrid are linked with, right, for those moves to be able to happen or to materialize, or for them to be able to get what they want in the transfer market, they definitely need to sell people. That's why you hear Madrid, if Vinicius Junior doesn't renew his contract, they will sell him in the summer. And now Jude Bellingham is another person that Madrid could potentially get at least 100 million for, to be able to finance what they're trying to do. So if Madrid will do what they want to do in the transfer market, in their rebuild, there's sacrifice they have to make that won't go well with a lot of people. When I say the fans, because I know Madrid fans, most of them do love Jude Bellingham. If you ask a lot of them, right, like I know there are few will say Mbappe should leave, right, sell Mbappe and all of that, bring in Hendrick, and I get it. But right now, Mbappe is the franchise player. He is, he's the one that's bringing them the money. So Hendrick to return, I think that's good. Now, as a Chelsea fan, I want Hendrick at Chelsea, right? I know Chelsea is linked with him, so I want him at Chelsea. Carlos Ramos, right? I take Carlos Ramos. I'm not against him, but I would rather take Hendrick than Carlos Ramos. I'll be honest with you. So Klopp say those are his conditions: two center back and Andrew to return and two people to move on. So that's not a lot, right? He's not even asking for midfielder yet, right? But two center back, two new midfielders. Sorry, so you get that. I don't think that's bad, and you will see we're about to get into the midfielder that they link with, right? Now we already know the story about what's his name, uh Enzo Fernandez, right, from Chelsea. We already know this whole story about Enzo Fernandez. So Chelsea had his link with Madrid, and he could possibly, Madrid is looking at him. And I'll tell you why Madrid is looking at all these people, right? Now, let's get into it. Vitinha loved the idea of playing for Real Madrid. The player is happy at Paris Saint-Germain, but views Madrid as the ultimate pinnacle destination in world football. He will be open to a move should they come calling, right? He will be open to a move. But now, here's the thing. You should understand this with Vitinha. He is one of PSG's most important player right now. And he has a, what's it called, extended contract with PSG as well. Plus, he's on a very good salary. So if this deal will happen, right, it's going to cost Madrid an arm and a leg. Now, they managed to get Mbappe for free. I don't think they're going to get him for free. If they will get him for free, it's going to take them the next 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 years. Because I don't know when his contract expires. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, he just signed a new contract as well. So if they're going to wait, it will take them forever. So Madrid, I don't think Madrid's going to go for him. They're going to go for alternative. As much as they want him, as much as they appreciate him as a player, and will want him in their current squad, and he will be an upgrade. Playing next to Chouameni, I think that would be an upgrade. Definitely, it will be an upgrade. Because they need somebody that can be able to control the game. And I think they're lacking that. Now, Adagula is coming into his own, but since Toni Kroos left, they haven't had that person that will control the game. Now, Valverde try, but I don't think Valverde actually do control the game. Valverde remind me of player like Frank Lampard. They don't really control the game, right? But their output is what keeps them on the pitch. It's why you want to see them on the pitch. It's why you want to see them play. But they are not people that control game for you. The like of Vitinha, the like of Enzo Fernandez, those people, right? You can even go as far maybe Odegaard, like them. Those people do control the game. They control the rhythm. Declan Rice, they can control the game. Box to box type of people. That's what Madrid is looking for, right? Somebody that can help them retain possession. And Vitinha would definitely be a perfect fit. But would this do actually happen? I don't think so. No. I don't think so, but it could. Maybe Madrid could, I don't know, get money somewhere and get it to happen. Because everything they're trying to do, if they will do every single thing that club is asking, the two midfielder, the two center back, if they will do everything, Madrid definitely need to sell at least 2 big name players. So they have to be willing. Now, club is demanding that Andrew return to the club. So if they're going to get club as their manager, that means Andrew have to return to the club, right? So Gonzalo's Ramama leave. And they may possibly get around 45 something million for him. Camavinga, if he's leaving, maybe around 60, 50 million, right? Maybe around there. They have to get rid of either Rodrigo or Vinicius Jr. Now, that's 100 million at least for either one of them. Now, maybe Rodrigo, you can get 80, 90 million. Vinicius, you can possibly get 100 million for Vinicius. So, now, Jude Bellingham, if you put Jude Bellingham in there, you could also get a potential, let's say, 200 million or 200 and something million just between Rodrigo and Bellingham, or Bellingham and Vinicius. You can potentially get that much money. But I don't think Madrid will get rid of Bellingham at all. So we move. Now, look at this. Exclusive. Real Madrid have open initial talk with Dominic Szoboszlai, agent, and Liverpool as they seriously consider him a dream signing. Sources close to the club say Madrid is pushing to include Liverpool target Eduardo Camavinga as part of any potential deal. Now, I also saw a report that said they're looking to include Camavinga also as well for in the deal for Enzo Fernandez as well. And that's why I told you the Vitinha deal is not likely, right? It's not likely. So they're looking for alternative. And Enzo Fernandez, Szoboszlai, these people are alternative. Liverpool remain extremely reluctant to sell and currently has no intention of letting him go. Though a man of 140 million euros bid could tempt the right. Szoboszlai won 300,000 per week. I don't think that would be a problem for Madrid, right? But I honestly don't think that would be a problem for Madrid. 300,000, 300K a week. That won't be a problem for Madrid. His current per week to renew his contract, which will run until 2028. But Liverpool has made no public comment on the matter. Real Madrid are highly keen and prepared to sweeten the deal by including Camavinga as well. That's not bad. That's not bad. But I don't know if Liverpool will do it though, because by far this season he's one of Liverpool's outstanding players. And then you understand why Real Madrid would want to come in for him, right? He's in a he is in a good form right now, showing good form, showing every he's doing what he's supposed to do for a football club. So he's demanding the money that he's demanding. I think he deserves it, right? And Madrid coming into that kind of just makes everything sweet for him, because it's almost like a win-win for him. If he doesn't get what he's looking for from Liverpool, Madrid's definitely going to give it to him. Liverpool, maybe if Liverpool come in and give him like a 250K, 280K, he might look at that instead, right? And not go to Madrid. But if they don't give him anywhere close to the 300K, then Madrid's going to get him, right? If they don't get Vitinha, because like I said, Vitinha is an alternative. He's Szoboszlai is an alternative for Vitinha if Madrid can get Vitinha, and I don't think they would. So, and then you look at this, right? This is where I start getting problem with Madrid, right? This is where I start having issues with them. Real Madrid are targeting Chelsea defender Malo Gusto as the potential long-term replacement for Dani Carvajal, who is set to leave the club this summer. Los Blancos see the Frenchman as the ideal profile to take over the right back. Listen, Madrid. Listen, yeah, we respect you. Yeah, respect yourself too. Respect yourself too. Malo Gusto is not for sale. If they're gonna, listen, I know Chelsea. If Madrid come in right now with like a 50 million type or something, we might lose Malo Gusto. We definitely might lose him, right? We might lose him. But listen, I always rate him as a Chelsea player, and the quality of player, most of the players Chelsea have right now, I actually do rate them, and I want to see them stay at the club. Him is one of them. Right, he's definitely one of them. The fact that he can play in multiple positions, right? The understanding that you have with Esteval, the understanding that you have with Cole Palmer, it's like all of that. Now, the only problem I have with this brother, yeah, is to score. He cannot score, and Rich James gave you a little bit of that. They know they cannot come in for Rich James. That's a no. They definitely will have to cough up at least 80 to 100 million if they make an attempt for Rich James, right? But they know they're not coming. But Malo Gusto on the hand, they can also come for him. And now the reason why I think he's going to be pretty much the same thing that he is at Chelsea right now, which is a backup right back, right? And even him as a backup right back, he's playing more minutes than even the quote-unquote supposed right back, which is Rich James, because Rich James play often in the midfield, right? And then he gets to play as a right back, so he's getting minimum as much as possible. But if he goes to Madrid right now, with the way Madrid is linked to Club, if Club gets to take the job, right? What's his name? Trent become favorite for the right back position instantly. Right? That's what Madrid signed him for. Trent become favorite. And I also saw a report that Madrid still have plans for him, right? So he's not going nowhere. If he goes, he's going to be the same thing that he is at Chelsea. Now, even though at Chelsea he's playing more, but I don't think, listen, I don't know. I cannot, for this one, I cannot tell you it's not going to happen or it's going to happen, right? I can just tell you that if he's he's going to be pretty much the same backup or right back, right? That's it. But will it happen? It could. Because if Madrid come in with like a 50, 55 million, we're losing Malo Gusto. We are definitely losing Malo Gusto. And guess what? Chelsea's going to go find a 20 years old or even a 5 years old and sign a pre-agreement contract with his parent and then bring him to Cobham and to replace Malo Gusto, because that could happen. But hopefully we don't get to that. Hopefully we do not get to that, right? Now, Madrid's center-back issue. Real Madrid have been closely following Nico Schlotterbeck for some time now and have highly positive internal report about him. The club is now looking for a left-footed centre-back who is physically strong, good at building play from the back, possesses high defensive intelligence. Schlotterbeck, I'm not German, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was not at his naming ceremony. I wasn't there. Fits perfectly. Schlotterbeck fits perfectly, right? Look at the profile they're looking for, right? Look at what they said. The club is looking for a left-footed center back who is physically strong, right? What was I saying? You need somebody with that physical presence to be next to Dean Housing. Brings that perfect balance. Now, they also have to be good on the ball to somewhat understand. What's his name? Militao has that to understand, right? But he is also prone to a whole bunch of mistakes. So I think they're looking for a safer route or someone who could, I don't know, easier man a little bit. Dean Housing on the ball is perfect. Now they're looking for somebody with that physical person that could cover and be able to do all of that. Now they said, what's his name? He's perfect. Like I said, they will also link with Konate. Now Saliba is definitely not going anywhere. We know that. And they also have other options, obviously, in the transfer market that they could look at and they could definitely go for. But this is one of them, right? And I would rather Madrid go for him than even go for Konate. I'm just being honest, right? But if the reason why I think they would be more likely to go for Konate is on a free. And Madrid wants free right now because they have to get quality. And if they can get what Konate for free, with Konate is definitely quality. He's definitely quality. If they can get him for free, right? They will get him for free, and then possibly be able to focus on where they need to be, where they need to focus their money, or where they can actually go buy players. So maybe like the way they want Vitinha, if they can get Konate for free, that simply means they don't need to spend another money on a center back. So they already have him for free. Then they can go get in maybe the right winger that they want, and they can go get in the midfielder they want and be able to spend the money that they want to spend. But for now, that's about it, right? That's about it. I think Nico Shalaba should be it, right? But for Madrid, what Madrid needs to do, right? Like I said, I agree with Don Carlo. You need to sell a big name player. You need to sell somebody, right? I'm not even just one. I think couple, because there's no need for Vinicius and Rodrigo to be there. There's no need. There is no need for Vinicius and Rodrigo to be there. Sell one of them. If you sell Vinicius, great. If you sell Rodrigo, good. And I know City also want them. And I know they also link with Rodri. There is no need for you to go get Rodri as well. That would be a waste of money. What is in 27, 28? How long are you going to have him for? It's just going to be possibly 2 years. And right now, he's getting injured left, right, and center as well. So would you want to take him? I don't know. I really don't know. But I would say, spend your money properly, right? On the right people. Now, I'm okay. You going for Vitinha. I think Vitinha might be maybe a year younger than Roger. I don't know. But going for the lack of Vitinha, going for even Soboslai, going for Enzo Fernandez. Nah, don't try it, because you have to pay an arm and a leg, right? If you come to give us Enzo Fernandez, definitely we're gonna be asking you for something as well. You know that. You have to let go of Endrick. You have to let go of Endrick. If you want Enzo Fernandez, that's exactly what we're going to be demanding for you. But that's pretty much about it. And that's what Madrid will need to do, sell somebody to be able to bring in quality. Now, if you can go just tempt the water with Olise and see where you are, that would be good as well, because you need Olise, his quality, to be at Madrid. Right. Mostantuano is not it for now. He's definitely have talent. There's something there. He can be a backer, but you cannot trust him as your number one right winger. No. Bring in Olise, bring in a proper center back, bring in a midfielder. Everybody sees that. Everybody sees what Madrid needs. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Let me know your thoughts down below. Much appreciated. Again, listen, I'll bring you more video from Madrid, from everywhere around the world. Every single thing that is going on, you will hear about it. Again, see you later. Adios, mi amigo.